Hello, everybody. This is Waltino. I am here today to share with you some information about ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is a plant medicine that comes from the jungles of South America, and it's well known in Peru, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador. Yes, it's very well used in those areas as a medicinal treatment to get rid of emotionally dramatic events that occur in a person's life, and so helps them to process them and get rid of them. So that's what ayahuasca does. It's a plant medicine. It's not for everybody, but it is a plant medicine. And the word ayahuasca comes from the Quechua word, means aya means the spirit, the souls. And Huasca means the vine. Yeah, the vine of the souls, the vine of the spirits, right? So it's because this plant, when it's boiled in conjunction with other herbs, it will help you to produce a hallucinogenic, uh, you know, event, which will actually pull you out of the, you're in the now. So they will bring you, it will help you to internalize everything, to see everything from the internal point of view, like let's say from the spiritual realm, right? The, that's what it does. And only there is where ayahuasca will help you to bring up and bring out or present to you all these dramatic, shocking events that occur in your life, that were stored in your body or in your subconscious, because your subconscious, it's attached to your body. Okay, it's connected to the body. So that's where all these traumatic events or dramatic events go to. They're like stored into your body like bags of dog shit. There are, that were suppressed by you or by your self-defense mechanism because you did not know how to deal with in that particular moment, in a particular or specific moment. And so, and in life we go through it, like that. We just suppress shit, or we just put them aside and say, I'll deal with that later. I deal with that later. Oh no, if it's too painful, I cannot deal with it right now. Let me drink, let me do drugs, let me forget about it. Let me go and party. And I'll just go and work. And then we have these events that happen to us, like moments of rage, moments of outrageous behaviors, and then we don't know why we act like that, because that shit that is inside of us wants to come out, wants you to deal with it. And if we don't deal with them, it will manifest in your body as a sickness. All right? Arthritis, I don't know, ulcers, prostate cancer, or many other things, or mental illness, depression. So one way or another, we have to deal with it. This is one situation, one part of life that a lot of people don't pay attention to it, or they don't validate it like it's real. They don't recognize it as important to deal with it, with these emotional, dramatic events, shocking events that happen in our lives. It can be simple things too, it doesn't have to be too dramatic or too shocking, but it could be things that we did or we did not do, and it damaged our sense of manhood or sense of pride or our value. It makes us feel lesser. So, and we need the tools to be able to process them, to be able to get rid of them. And of course, ayahuasca is one of them. Plant medicine, San Pedro is one of them. And every plant or every type of, plant medicine has its functionality and its area of taking care. Because remember, it's like there are bags of dog shit that we have accumulated through time, in our first 10 years of our lives, probably in our teens and our 20th, 30th, and things that we did not have the courage or the ability or the knowledge to deal with. So plant medicine is one of the forms, one of the tools for you to be able to get rid of this. There are other methodologies. You can go and see a psychiatrist or a psychologist, and talk to them and see if they can help you figure out why you feel the way you feel. It might take you longer, but that's a good thing about the plant medicine. Plant medicine will help you to come to the realization of all these dramatic, shocking events that you store in your life, probably in 2 to 3 sessions, you know. For some people might take, 1 or 2. Some others might take 3 or 5, but that's what it is. It does help. And especially it will help those individuals that they have no hope or no trust in other human beings. They have lost faith into religion, this methodology. I don't want to listen to another psychologist because that motherflower is crazier than me. I don't want to listen to the priest. I don't want to listen to the church, the pastor. They're full of crap, or they're hypocrites, things like that. Or, these gurus, that's no me, they say, So if you don't want any other human being to be able to guide you in this process of figuring yourself out, remember, it's you who needs to change you. The rest of all these things are methodologies, they're tools. God is a tool. He will assist you with putting the right people, right situations. The deities, they will assist you, but it's you who change you. Same thing with the church, the religion, the academics, the psychologists, the, treatments, meditation programs. They're very good. Meditation, yoga, kundalini, but then you have to know how to be able to process all these and understand what is it that you're experiencing. So, which happens here with the plant medicine is like all these years of probably therapy that you can be doing, probably 5 to 10 years. Ayahuasca will help you to bring all up to you within 2 to 3 drinks. But the first one, So 10 years of therapy compressed into 1 to 2 to 3 drinks of ayahuasca. That will help you to realize, to see what is it that you needed to face a long time ago. What is it that you needed to solve internally, emotionally? Holding grudges, hate, enviness, jealousy. And that's one part of it. All right, because that's on the side if the individual is feeling all these negative emotions. All right, so ayahuasca will help you to bring all these little bags of dog shit and for you to get rid of it, deal with it, throw it away, Ayahuasca has this female mother energy that will help you to get rid of all these dramatic events that have become like tormenting ghosts of the past, like demons that intervene on your everyday dealings, on your everyday, situations, work, family, friends, and you're just probably sick and tired of going through all these events that are affecting your progress. So that's what it happened. The ayahuasca will help you to identify it, and of course, it will help you with its essence of love and nurturing, but you have to also be willing to accept it, be willing to take the step and have the courage to take and to deal with this emotion. Go through the pain. Got it. Go through the pain. Accept it. It happened. It could have been better. It was not your fault. It was, many things that could be revealed to you. But the most important thing is that you know that it is your responsibility. Whatever that happened to you in the past, especially if it was not your fault or if it was your fault, now that you realize that that is affecting you, it is your responsibility to take care of it, to get rid of it, to take care of yourself. It is our responsibility to fix ourselves. No God will do it. No deities will change you. No other people, mother, father, brother, sister, wife, they will not change you. No one changes you. You change yourself. So that's why this is the moment where you take responsibility and you find the courage within you. And courage comes out of fear. Don't forget, fear, you remember what you're facing within you, that thing that is tormenting you, that had become an identity, came out of fear. And it became an identity, and it became probably a monster, a demon, whatever it became. So then you have to face it and question it and command it to get the fuck out of your life or to help you build a better one. And that's when the internal change will happen and you will be purging all this purge. All right. So besides that, and there are other people that don't have this emotional trauma. So they grew up in a decent household with decent people, with mindful people. All right. And they had an awesome childhood and they know better. And they want to try ayahuasca, and guess what? Because there is no much to remove, there is no much to purge. So they have a beautiful bliss experience, and their mind gets to be enhanced. They get to be a little bit magical sometimes. They get to develop this sense of their intuition grows bigger, and they become more aware about their life. So, and that's something that will be happening to you if you are a person that has a lot of baggages, a lot of dog shit inside of you, these emotional balls of energy, dark motion, dark balls, dark matter that is affecting your life, your health. So once you get rid of them, then you'll start to see an experience. And maybe, like I said, maybe you do this as a therapy once a year, until you achieve yourself the level that you have desired, or that you feel that you are centered, you're balanced, and then you can focus on what matters to you. You can focus on, I don't know, carpentry, painting, I don't know, become a doctor, maybe you become a psychologist or alternative medicine, or maybe you go into real estate or create products and businesses that will help people to grow, you know. So yes, that's what ayahuasca will do to you. And that's the way how you should approach it, as a tool for you to fix you. And like I say earlier, you know, I mean, you every person will have a different experience because we are not all the same, and we all don't have the same demons or strength or other things that we have to build up to be able to forge our character, because that's what we're here for. I understand that our destiny here is to forge character. Everybody has their own peculiar destiny, some things that we need to deal with. So to overcome, to learn, to fix, to clean, you know, probably our function is also attached to our family lineage or your community or the world. I don't know, maybe you can, you know, if you become a world leader, that's your function, that's your destiny. So there are other plants like ayahuasca is a mother feminine energy. Then you have San Pedro, is a cactus, which has the male energy, the father energy. So that's another plant that you know you might want to experience. At the same time, when you do ayahuasca, you can designate certain days to take the San Pedro so you can balance both. And it does help you to deal. Let's say, for instance, okay, if I'm a person who had problems with his mother growing up, ayahuasca will do you good. If you're a person who had issues and problems with your father growing up, ayahuasca will help you meant to resolve those things. All right, I'm just saying that it's optional, but I think that it will be a good balance, right? And also, it will remember this is pro-life. This is for wellness. It's not for recreational use. I know this is for healing. It's a healing tool, and of course, everything in excess is bad. So you know, everything with moderation and according to the person. So, okay, I hope this helps you into understanding more about this plant medicine, and that's what I do. That's what I, in conjunction with divination, I practice a divination system which comes from Africa, from the Yoruba land. It's called Ifa, and I use a particular set of tools that will help me to bring out a code that will be related to the person that has come for a consultation and be able to guide the person in making decisions, be financial or romantic decisions or traveling decisions, and also allows you to see beyond your sight to be able to solve problems. We will have to do some sacrifices or rituals to be able to exchange energies, to uh, manipulate the esoteric world into the person's benefit without damaging other person. We're not talking about doing black magic here, okay? Ifa, it's based on the light. When you do Ifa, you work with the spirits of the light, and especially if you're doing things to protect the individual. Now, remember, if anybody else wants to do wrong, they do it for themselves. You know what I mean? Like Ifa says, if you do good, you do so for yourself. If you do evil, you do so for yourself. That's from the Otura Meji code of Ifa. All right? All right, with all that, thank you guys. Love you and see you around. Ciao.